We're good? Okay. Thanks.
Down the final couple of minutes, it
Yeah.
got really hairy. I mean, like what happened with your team there?
Well, and it shows you, no lead is safe. Kuzma threw in some deep threes, and that could happen in this game. And then we missed some bunnies, and we missed some open shots, and then you're fighting for your life. So, started the game not playing well defensively, then got going. We had careless turnovers in the first quarter, which gave them easy scoring opportunities. Second quarter, I thought we played real well. Third quarter, real well. Most of the fourth, real well. And then we got to finish better.
Given how it all played out, Mitchell Robinson with 10 offensive rebounds, how big are the extra possessions and
Huge, huge, huge. And making those 2 free throws, just those effort plays, they inspire your team. And our rebounding has been off the charts. And that's a big part of winning. So we just got to keep improving. The games keep coming, keep fighting, scratching, whatever we got to do right now.
been a different approach at all to the rebounding? Because early on it seemed like that was an area where you guys were struggling now.
Well, I think we've been pretty good most of the year, and there's all these different metrics that people use to measure things. And my eyes tell me things too. I know if a guy's guarding a ball well. I know if a team is in the gaps. I know if a team's keeping the ball out of the paint. I know if a team is challenging shots. I know if a team is rebounding. And then, sometimes they'll say, like defensive field goal percentages, it's a pretty good yardstick, right? Points in the paint's pretty good yardstick. Rebounding margin's pretty good yardstick, right? And some people say, well, according to this, you were lucky. Well, they're using cameras that, they don't know what your game plan is. They don't know if you're closing short to a driver, or you're taking airspace away. They don't know if your game plan is to not leave your feet, to stay down on a shot, on a guy that gets to the free throw line. So, but I think we have played good defense, and I think we have rebounded the ball well.
You mentioned before the game about how Porzingis can stretch the floor. What do you think about Mitch kind of going out and kind of defending him all over?
Yeah, Mitch has great feet, and I think there's situations that allow us to switch. We can trap. Jericho has great feet, and I thought Jericho's minutes were very productive. And Julius was in there doing what he does. RJ, had an off night, but he kept competing. I thought Quick gave us really good minutes. Alec gave us good minutes. Evan started off the game, opened up the floor, hit those threes, got us going.
With the way that Jericho and Mitch just kind of attack the offensive boards, what does that do for the other 4 guys on the floor when you can just have that kind of pressure from an offensive rebound?
Well, and you're hitting on something. It's not only it's the pressure they're putting on the rim too. It's so they're in a lot of pick and rolls, and then diving to the rim. If you don't react to that, then you're giving up a dunk. And if you do react, then RJ can get to the rim, Julius can get to the rim. So, and when you look at our offensive rebounding, when you look at our ability to get to the free throw line, that's because of all the pressure they're putting on the rim. Because if you don't, it's a dunk. So yeah, it's important, and it's sometimes you could roll 40, 50 times in a game, and there's no stat for that, but it's a big part of winning. It's unselfishness, it's commitment to the team, and then to anchor the team defensively. You're the eyes of the defense, and your communication sets the tone for it. So everything's in front of you.
All right, in that respect, does Mitch specifically, does his offensive rebounding affect your transition defense at all? Just with his reputation, them having to send more guys at him just to keep him off?
Yeah, well, I think like most teams, like when Mitch is around 3.5 offensive rebounds per game, so that's pretty elite. And so when if you're forcing people to step up to stop penetration, then usually they are sending, you know, two guys in to get them. In some cases, three. Like they put two bodies on them, and the third guy comes in to get it from behind. So I think that is. But you're also seeing there's teams now that are, you know, they're to get to pace. They're sending five guys to the board, and we're seeing corner crashes. We're seeing a lot of that stuff too. So like defensively for us, it's turn and check versus stand and stare. So if your man's going back, then go put your body on somebody inside, you know. And I think once we get the ball, we want to get the ball up the floor as fast as we can. I thought we missed some opportunities where we got steals and we had some kick-aheads that we missed. And oftentimes what you want to do on a steal is immediately look ahead. So that's the best way to get the easy points, especially now the way everyone's using fouls, you know. So, and that's something that, you know, I think we can do better.
All right, you guys good?
Yep. Thank you.